Paola Navone nasceu em Torino, hoje em dia vive aqui em Milão, mas é conhecida e respeitada no mundo inteiro. Ela já ganhou dezenas de prêmios de arquitetura, dentre eles o Osaka Design Award, o Designer of the Year no ano 2000 na Alemanha e agora faz mais uma parceria com a Portobello. Eu vim até a Itália bater um papo com ela. O design italiano sempre foi um universo dominado por homens, mas agora o estúdio Otto aqui em Milão mostra que isso está mudando. Isso graças a duas mulheres, Paola Navone, seu braço direito, Cristina Petenoso.
This is very good.
Paola, do you remember the first time you understood that everything around you was design when you were little?
No, when I was little, I was absolutely not interested in design.
Really?
No.
What triggered this interest?
I was interested in geography,
Me too.
trips, Africa, Asia, China, everything. But no, I do this job by accident. So
What did you want to be when you grew up?
nothing. I want to do nothing and have a big motorbike and go around the world with the motorbike. I was not very good for interview. Good girl for interview.
Yes, you are. Now, I can relate to that because I remember when I was a kid, I didn't know I wanted to be a journalist, but I knew I wanted to travel. I remember my grandmother used to ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I was like, I just want to travel.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Me too.
But I look at your work today and I can see that. Like it makes sense to me that you have this eye to the world. How much does this cultural influence impact your work?
Probably 100%. I don't know. It's part of the oxygen I inhale. It's part of no. It's really no. Nothing is intentional. I look around also in the supermarket. I'm not. It's not related only to the kilometer, no.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling is, I think, or at least is for me, is a state of mind. You can travel to the basement, you can travel to your friend's house, you can travel to the supermarket, and you can go to Tokyo. Come back and maybe go to Washington. Come back and maybe go to Paris.
You mentioned you stumbled upon design. How?
By doing always what I was happy to do.
And you enjoyed it from the beginning?
Oh yes, I also always tell them that we need to keep. It's a special job. It's a very nice job. I mean, there are people that are not as lucky as we are.
Yes.
So I always telling them that we need to keep a little percent of fun in what we do, because the result has this energy inside. Of course, nobody knows how much we laugh, but the result is there, and in the result, people have this perception. Italian design has been, as of my generation, I'd say, I hope now they are going to be more free and flexible. Quiet discipline is, there is not so much space for fantasy. There is always this idea of balance, symmetry. The color is still now not so welcome.
it's I can't help but drawing a parallel between the fact that your work in Italian design is very unpredictable. It's very singular. And up until quite recently, this was in a way, Italian design was dominated by men.
Yeah.
And you're a very successful woman. How does that feel like?
First of all, I have no sense of competition. So I find something nice that maybe you design and I like, and I feel it's like mine. So no sense of competition. So I always did what I want to do and always try to have a little fun. So
to me, it's clear that your process, I don't like this word, but is very visceral, very organic. You say, I don't spend time thinking about these things, but what is it like for you to have an inspiration, to process, digest, create in your mind? What's usually the moment in which it becomes reality for you?
Oh no, this is very fast, very simple, because the long process is to absorb. Absorb is 24-hour a day job that I do when I wake up in the morning. So everything goes in this big basket. And when we need to do something, the process is really fast. We don't have a long digestion. If somebody is not very good, we just throw it in the garbage, we do something else. If we are not very happy...
You have a very specific, unique, yours DNA. Your vision is very much your vision. But you have a lot of partnerships, big partnerships with brands, with places, with hotels. Is it hard to collaborate? Is it a muscle that gets easier with time?
No, of course. You need some little percentage of discipline also when you work with big company, you design hotel, you have to face economical issue, you have to face security, regulation, and I mean, of course, this is for everybody.
It's a business.
Yeah, but the project in itself, the concept, the idea is as fast as anything else. And then, of course, implementation is more complicated. But we have also a lot of people who are helping us in implementation. Sometimes I just say, okay, just through this, make another one. Doesn't matter, you don't lose your time to convince them that this is... No, I don't have this kind of attachment. I like what I do, but if it doesn't fit in the need of the moment, I just prefer to do something, jump away and do something else than trying to convince you that this is what you are going to be happy with. No, that's not my business.
There is a quote by Andy Warhol that I like very much. He says, the goal is not to live forever, but to create things that will. Your pieces, they have a life of their own. You create them,
They go.
They go. Do you ever contemplate, wonder where they end up, how they're used?
Sometime we imagine who is buying this sofa, so beautiful, so expensive. But we don't know where these things go. Maybe sometime also we don't want to know. I don't know. I'm not good in sale, for example. If you put me somewhere to sell these tiles and this beautiful sofa costs so much. Again, it's the same discussion that a while ago. If the guy come I don't like, why I have to sell him my beautiful tiles and my sofa? So I better don't put me in sale.
You seem like you don't have a lot of attachment to physical things, but you have to have favorites. Like, what product have you created that you have a genuine emotional attachment you are proud of?
The one is not yet finished. The one, just just in the pipe, just, no? True.
I see.
When it's done, I do something else.
You've done so much. Like, I look at your career, your portfolio, your legacy.
Now we have a new project, very nice.
Well, I was going to ask, what haven't you done? Where haven't you worked that you still would like to?
Fashion. I'm a little bit sad I was not able to develop some clothes.
I wanted to ask you about Shibori. What was the inspiration behind Shibori?
Because this is one of the things that we collect and we buy all the time, we like, and then we thought maybe we can transfer this idea of imperfection, of like a spot or leaking or something into tiles.
I look at your work and I see that it has a very artisanal aspect to it, manufactured. You said that you're inspired by old architecture, for example.
I like very much craft. I like the fact to have something which is unique. I have it and it's mine. If you want to buy second, similar, but it's not exactly. Of course, this imperfection is possible when there is a hand of a man, of a person that somehow leave a mark.
Fingerprints in it.
Yes, but we try to push also the industry to be more flexible, to appreciate some imperfections, some not exactly
industrialized. Yes.
So.
How has the transition to the age of the internet? In the last 2 decades, the world has changed more than in the century before. It happened very fast.
Yes.
You've been working on this craft for a while. What has it been like adapting to this technology?
No, the technology is an instrument.
Yes.
So through the technology today we can do many things. We can produce in a very different way. So in production we had really, really enormous changes, especially on surface.
Yes.
I think until when the technology is a medium, is a tools, is fine. I don't.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but your vision, your products are a huge success in Brazil.
This is a good news.
It is.
You come all the way, you tell me after 1 hour, he told me, that's it, see, we have to come to Brazil.
I was saving the best for last.
You know, we are so frustrated because every year we want to come and we don't come. We want to come and we don't come. We want to come and we don't come. So we have to plan for next year and go.
Yeah. How does it make you feel, though, that something that was, I'm sure you're used to this by now, but something that was created here, you know, is actually impacting people's everyday lives when they're cooking, when they're waking up, when they're working, when they're living. Yeah. I know it's an abstract concept, and I know you probably don't think much of it, but how does it make you feel?
We don't think, but we are very happy. Of course, we are very happy. That's been, we did something that people like. And also, our products are always very friendly. So people, they like, they buy, or they can buy. If they like, they can buy. they don't need to mentally deal with this style. I wake up in the morning, I have the problem to think about this style. Maybe, okay, yes, maybe not, you know.
Yeah.
They like they buy, they are happy. We too. We are also happy if they buy.
One last question. You're talking about being happy because they bought a product or liking a product. The world just went through a pandemic.
The bad things for us during this is that was very new. We never did something like this. We normally go in the factory. Always. We go there, we talk to the people that use the machine, or they do that. So doing something and then discovering that in Brazil they are produced and somebody selling and somebody buying without us to go there and see. First time, bad time.
What are you excited about now? What's next?
Oh, all the new projects we are talking about. Cannot tell you about.
Thank you so much, Paola.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Too.
Thank you for the time. I know.
Little bit rushing, but are you coming back?
If you invite me.
Yeah, come.
Then I'm coming.
Come for Salone. I'm coming for Salone. You're coming.
You cook and I'll make the gin and tonic.
Good. Okay. Fine.
Grazie mille.
Prego.